sweep and get off to a fast start is really big, and it's good to see a lot of guys contribute throughout the series, whether some of the hitters are pitching, and of course Brian Garcia getting save and pitching well in this series too. So it's a big way. It's great to start off this way.
Anything more you can say on Brian? I think this was his fourth save?
Fifth
save, yeah, and I think he might lead the ACC, and he's a freshman.
Well, he might be. I mean, this is his, I don't know, I haven't seen the stats to be sure about that, but Brian, this is a role that he wants, that he did in high school, and he came to me and talked to me about it, that because he's got good stuff, and the fact that, just telling me that, he wants to be a reliever. He doesn't want to be a starter. But he'll do whatever we want him to do, but he just want to let me know that, he knew that role was open, and he'd like a shot at that role.
It's interesting, the two inning thing, or the more than one inning when he comes in.
Well, those guys, relievers can throw like that 2 innings, but normally I don't do a back-to-back day fastball guys. But I was hoping to get maybe if he threw one out there in the 8th and then get it in the 9th, or just pitch the 9th inning. I tried to get to the 9th inning, and we need to bring him in early, and he's done it every time in big games. So he's been very good for us.
What is it like? Obviously, these starters are experienced guys. They've been there. But how big is this week just for them after Florida State? Just to start on Tuesday and pitch the way they have since?
Well, what's big? I mean, this game starts with pitching. Starts with pitching, ends with pitching. So if you don't pitch, you don't win. And for these guys to pitch well and have the confidence is something that's going to, make a difference in our team without a question. It's important to have both. And it's great to see Brian kind of take over that closer's role very early in his career. We feel that, right now he's our closer, and there's no question.
It's kind of a nice week, huh?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to win 5 games, and we turn the page and relax and then get ready for another 5 week with 4 of them on the road. So we got a big week in front of us.
What's it like to finally put a weekend together where you do get that sweep, where you've been that 3rd game?
Well, I mean, it's big because we talked about it before the game, or I talked about it before the game with the team, just the fact that we hadn't done that. We didn't do it the entire year, and that we need to take advantage when we have an opportunity to sweep. We need to make sure we go out and play hard and get after it and give it our best effort. And that we gave it our best effort. And Berg pitched very well against us, and they played good against us. Other than that, one inning killed them, and we took advantage of their mistakes right there.
Can you talk about the offense? I know really it was one inning that did it, but you put a couple, I think in every inning except 1 or 2, you put a base runner on, but you weren't able to get them across. Is that something that you want to see more of? Or?
Well, you'd like to, of course. You get those big hits with guys in scoring position with 2 outs, and we did have some guys when we could have done that, but they did too, and both pitchers pitched very well.
And I think 4 times this weekend after you guys scored, Boston College followed up with a run in the next inning. Is that something that concerns you that you want to see cut down, or do you not even think about it?
Of course I do think that. It's another thing we talked about the team about. If you go out and you have a big inning, you got to stop them the next inning. When we had a big inning, got 4, then they got 1 their next at bat, and then 2 the next time. So you want to stop them in those situations and not give them a chance to have any momentum at all. It's the toughest inning to pitch, the inning after your club has a big inning. It's the toughest inning for a pitcher to pitch that in the 9th inning, in my opinion.
How's Zach doing? Another tough afternoon. Have you had a chance to talk to him? How's he just kind of hanging in there?
Well, he's, it's something I'm sure he's never gone through before, and I know he can hit, and because he's got a great swing, the ball really jumps off his bat, and he'll be fine. He'll be fine. And I know he's struggling, physically and mentally right now with what's going on. But he's a tough kid. He'll get it done.
Is it safe to assume that Javi's going to start for you next game?
What's that?
Is it safe to assume Javi's going to be your starter next game?
Yeah, he's starting Wednesday actually. We're starting Wednesday because we're going to start Danny Garcia on Tuesday because if I'm not mistaken, it's our last 5 game week. Is that right? Did I right saying that? 5 game week. So Danny will pitch. He'll probably pitch a limited number of pitches on Tuesday, and then he'll be available in the bullpen at Georgia Tech. And Javi will stay in the rotation. He won't. So that's kind of the reason we're staying with Javi, on Wednesdays.
Thanks.
Thank you.